In this chapter we're gonna fix the deforming primitive and make them static.
Okay, so now we'd like to create a popnet. Okay, like this, I don't want that anymore, and let's plug those points, so those points inside sorry, inside the simulation. So I don't want a guide, I want all points, the first geometry, this is good. I need the start frame as well, so it is one, copy, and birth, let's say $f equal past relative reference. Okay, should be alright, yes it is. I need to make the points follow the geometry, I mean the animation, so I want pop up for that, and let's call it stick position, stick pose, or stick to pose. Okay, and on a point attribute, I want the first index, the position as well, and let's set the first input there, the first context geometry. I need to mix it with the position like this, and I want to import as well the trigger, and the trigger is the CD for now actually. So let's do something like this, get the vector component because I want the red color, and plug it to the bias, and this one to the position. So let's check what it's, yes, it is working. If I now don't import it, let's call it particle sim, and I want this one up, two, like this, with this input, and I want just the pop with the fetch. Good. Let's make green one, and let's see if it works. Yes, it is. And I don't just want to plug now our particle to this one. Okay, this is what I wanted, so that's good. We will need to fix those later, but it's not a problem for now. And here, as you can see, it's still moving, so we need to make it stop, and we will do it inside a solver. Okay, so now I will iterate there, but I need a facet as well. I will show you why. And if we take a look to the viewport there, and I set the facet before the growth solver with the unit points, then it will not work anymore, as you can see, because it's not connected anymore. So I need to do it after, and then I need to create a new solver. So let's call it fix deforming, not you, deforming primitive, prim, yes. And I need to add an attribute there, so with an attribute wrangle, let's say I want the I at my prim points, let's say, equal, I will use the prim point function, like this, and a 0 at premium. Okay. No, because the n and the n as well, and obviously it returns an array, so I need the bracket. So let's see what we have there, the prim points. So what is it? Basically this is what we have done on the disintegration effect 1, but for each primitive it will iterate over each point and set an array with the point number of the connected points. So this is what we want. And first let's call it add my prim points attribute 2. So now let's dive inside, and I need to as well copy the CD, the position, and the normal. So P, CD, and normal. So we should have the same animation. Let's see. Yes, this is good. Okay, so now I can iterate over each point with the attribute wrangle as well, like this. And let's say for each, and pt with semicolon, and let's copy paste the one I've done previously. I add like this, no, not you, like this, with the curly bracket. I just need to import with the vector color equal point like this. I want the 0, I want the color, the CD with the PT. and I want the maximum of equal max of the add CD, so my current color and the color. So like this. Let's check what we have there. Yes, this is, as you can see now, it's doing it per primitive. So if we go back there, we have per point, and now it's still on the point, but because it's splitted with the facet, it goes to the full geometry, full primitive. So that's what we want. I just need now to add a custom edge attribute. So custom edge. So if add cd.x superior than, let's say, 001, I add custom edge plus equal 1. So let's check what we have there. Yes. So it's increasing, and then I just have a last step. So with another attribute variable, I want to say if my cust edge is equal to 1, then let's store the position. So if I add cust edge equal 1, I want the at rest pose, let's say, equal at p. Okay, this is good. Perfect, and now I just need to set another attribute variable to see the result and say if the at rest pose, and we want the length actually. Length of the rest pose is different than 0, then at p, so the position is equal to the rest pose, like this. So let's see the result. Yes, this is what we want. So as you can see here, it's not moving anymore. It's just the normal, but we will fix it later. So now let's rename a bit all of these. So set p from rest pose. Okay, this one should be green. Let's type inside. I want those actually red, and let's rename this one. Let's say propagate to the prim, or to prim. This one I want to add cust edge attribute, and this one add the rest pose attribute. Good. So now if I want to make it work with the particles, I need to go to get those one and those one, to plug it after. Let's see, like this. I don't need that anymore, I think. Let's see, not with you, this one. I need the, let's say, CD. Do I have the CD or not? Maybe I'm not. No, I don't. So because it's new point, so I need to transfer it. CD and P. Even though the P was correct, so it's okay. Okay, so let's take off this one. Put this one there, there. Okay. Let's add a bit of noise, let's say pop force, just to see if it works. Okay, and see now with my primitive. Facet, I should, okay, I will keep it like this, but it's temporary, so just let's see first without the noise. What is it doing? So it's still moving, and it's because I need to plug it there actually. So let's see. Okay, and let's see with the pop force if everything is correct. Yes, it is. So now that we have all the elements, we can add a lot of variation, complexity to make it really, really better. So let's go.